Most of us approach finance through the Wolf of Wall Street filter. We imagine screaming traders, chaotic trading floors, and 20-somethings hitting seven-figure bonuses. It's an intimidating image of the aggressive broker who never sleeps, suggesting you have to be loud and ruthless to get in the door. You likely want the earning potential and the career security, but you might also fear the reality behind the curtain. The 80-hour weeks, the complex mathematics, or the threat of an algorithm. Today, modern finance has moved past human calculation, entering a space where we connect massive digital data streams to a structured decision pathway. Choosing this field means trading technical rigor and high-pressure deadlines for accelerated business literacy and structural career security. A finance career offers a wide professional field with many different routes, from accounting and risk to investment and technology. Long-term leverage comes from matching your daily work to your natural strengths rather than burning out by chasing a prestigious title that doesn't fit. To find your fit, we look at the four main trunks of the industry. The first is reporting and assurance. This path is built on the historical foundation of the ledger, meticulous record-keeping, technical standards, and the physical verification of evidence. Early on, your inputs will be intense. You'll navigate cyclical busy seasons and the repetitive documentation required by strict regulatory standards. But the outcome is a universal professional foundation. Once you master how financial statements and business models actually function, you become employable in almost any country on Earth. You have to accept that the work is often backward-looking and requires a high tolerance for detail and fixed rules. This route trades early career variety for absolute structural stability throughout your working life. The second trunk is decision support and strategy, which covers corporate finance and financial planning. Here, you connect raw numbers to operational behavior. If distribution costs rise by 12%, your job isn't just to report it, it's to figure out if fuel prices or delivery delays cause the spike. This revenue forecast shows how the process works in practice. You build a model that tracks a base case, then these branches test what happens if variables like customer demand or interest rates shift. Success in this path makes you a strategic partner to internal leaders, directly influencing the company's future moves. You'll have to manage internal politics and messy data, taking personal accountability for forecasts that may change as the market moves. You trade the safety of historical facts for the risk and the high influence of predicting future outcomes. The third trunk is capital and markets. This is the world of investment banking, wealth management, and trading. This path represents institutional capital. It's associated with the traditional prestige of the banking world and the management of significant wealth. The workload here is severe. You will face grueling hours and deal-driven deadlines where there is zero tolerance for error in high-stakes environments. In exchange, you gain unmatched exposure to valuation techniques and global markets, alongside rapid salary scaling that most other industries can't match. You should expect a significant impact on your personal flexibility. Burnout is a constant risk in such a competitive pressure cooker culture. This path typically involves trading your personal time during your 20s for elite exit opportunities and rapid wealth accumulation. The final trunk is tech and risk, the home of fintech, data analytics, and compliance. You'll need a dual skill set, an understanding of financial controls combined with the ability to use tools like SQL, Python, or Power BI to manage large datasets. This is the fastest growing sector of the industry. It generally offers better work-life boundaries while keeping your skills relevant for a digital economy. You trade the direct revenue-driving spotlight of the front office for the role of a guardian, working in the background to prevent disasters. Regardless of the path you choose, you must treat Excel and data systems as professional tools, not just calculators. Reliability comes from the discipline to separate your inputs from your assumptions and write clear commentary that explains the logic behind the numbers. Software can process transactions, but it misses context, ethics, and weak assumptions. By applying professional skepticism to those automated outputs, you add the layer of interpretation that remains essential to real business decisions. We can map these routes against 4 specific personas in this scorecard matrix to help you find your ideal entry point. If you are a systems and stability seeker who values structure and clear right or wrong answers, audit or tax will provide the best foundation. You accept rigorous professional exams in exchange for high job security and global mobility. The strategic communicator wants to investigate the why and influence the business, which maps directly to corporate finance and FP&A. You trade the comfort of fixed rules for the ability to manage messy data and eventually step into a CFO role. The high-stakes player thrives under pressure and prioritizes maximum early earnings, fitting the mold of investment banking or private equity. This path requires trading personal flexibility and a high tolerance for feedback for elite compensation and prestige. Finally, the tech hybrid focuses on automation and problem-solving, thriving in Fintech and data analytics. You build a career bridging the gap between finance and IT, a role that remains in high demand as systems evolve. Pause for effect. A finance career provides more than just a paycheck. It relies on the daily discipline of turning messy evidence into a source of professional trust.